What's up, everybody? It is your girl Power Loner here, coming to you with another video. Okay, so as you guys can see from the title above, you already know who I'm doing a reading for. I don't. All right, so how I've been doing this is I've been rolling the dice, seeing what zodiac pops up, and then that's who I read for. Now, at the time of me doing your specific reading, there's only 4 of y'all left. There's only 4 zodiacs left to pick from. So I have 2 dice instead. And I feel like if I get duplicates, or like if a sign comes up that I've already done a reading for, that could be a sign that you need to also go watch that reading, whether it's in your chart or whether it's not in your chart. So let's get started. Who is this reading gonna be for? Talk to me. Gosh, is that the fucking... It's not. Okay. Girl, I ain't gonna lie, friend. The North Node been popping up a little too much for me. Okay? But that's actually the South Node. Uh-oh. That can represent the past. Some karmic energy. The other dice fell off somewhere. It fell off somewhere. And me saying that, the fall off. The fall off. What's that about, friends? Girl, not me having to bend over. Bend over. Who is that? That's Aries. Okay, so Aries reading. Ooh. Yo. Not gonna lie, y'all. Aries had a rough one. It wasn't rough like you don't need to watch it. It was rough like they was dealing with some scammer energy. Okay, so the past, this retrograde that's about to be playing out could really be hitting whoever you are, okay? The past is definitely coming out to play. I also feel like you guys have natural talents that you could be wasting. Yes. And why did I just drop the dice and it was the North Node? Okay, some of you guys have natural talent and abilities that you could be using right now to help you get into an alignment with your purpose. Do not be scared. You're going to recognize that it's like through your natural gifts and talents, things that you've already... no, it feels innate. It doesn't even feel like you've mastered it. It just feels like it's in you. Those things are actually going to help you get into alignment with your purpose and show you other capabilities that you have. I don't know how it's going to do it. Don't ask me. Okay, I'm not God. But let's see. Who is this reading for? Yes. There you go. There you go. The Cancer. Yeah. That's funny. I'm so glad we finally got... Let me make sure that's not motherfucking... If that's Mercury... It wasn't. Okay, good. Because I was going to say it's about to have to be a face-off between Gemini and Cancer and Virgo. It's going to have to be a face-off, all right? So Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, all right? Let's talk about it. Let's really talk about it, okay? So I am feeling some triggered energy, but I don't know just yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a deck that I want to use for you guys, kind of see what the vibe is, and then we're going to get into your spread. Okay, so I was going to pause, but I think I want to shuffle on camera because I'm getting, I don't know, just stick with me because somebody here is sad, or you could be going through it. Maybe you're tired. Your song is Blind by SZA. Sorry if I'm talking so loud. It's like I got music in one ear, Bliskin's in the other. So Blind by SZA. And then you know what else came through? I don't know why I always hum this, but I don't even know if it's a song. But it's like, it goes something like, something, why won't you be my man? So some of you guys could be struggling in a love connection. This is not going to be for everybody. Damn. Yeah, you could definitely be struggling in a love connection. Now, if you know you're in a healthy relationship, because I do get some of that energy here, then this message that I'm about to say is not for you. But Cancer, why do I feel like you've recently been ghosted, or you could be in a toxic dynamic with a lover, or memories of said person are coming to the surface. Maybe you're like, nah, P, I ain't talked to this person. I ain't talked to this motherfucker in a while. I've been putting distance between us, 111 on the clock. I've been trying to tap into my new beginnings. And that's great, friend. But you know, when the past comes up in the mind, when those nostalgic thoughts start to come up and start to, you know, tip, tap, toe tip, tap on them emotions, you know, it is what it is, okay? So it's interesting. I do see somebody coming back from the past. Some of you guys don't give a fuck. Others of you, this is contemplating. Complicating your situation. You could even be contemplating on going back, contemplating on if you should even have a conversation. But it's funny, when I saw that devil card, I do feel like some of you know that this is not the best thing for you to even entertain. The more you entertain it, even though part of you feels fulfilled and like, yes, I got my person, like, you know what I mean? You ever like somebody so much and want to be with somebody so much, even though there's everything is happening around you letting you know that this person is probably not for you. They're toxic, you know, they're sneaky, they're non-committal, okay? But yet it's like, if I just have them in my embrace, okay, it does give me a sense of comfort. But how long does that last, friend? Someone's name is Daisy. How long does that last? The happy times in that situation. And you know what I just heard, friend? Damn. Do y'all got Taurus in your chart? Taurus also kind of had a rough reading. I'm going to say this and it's going to sound very blunt and I do apologize. But they're like, how long does that delusional state last? Because you know, the further that y'all get into this routine that y'all are in with this person, it's like the more confused you get. Yeah, you're good for the moment. You're like happy, you're like together, but like the good times don't last long enough. I'm hearing your spiritual team say the good times ain't lasting long enough for us, okay? It's not lasting. It's not lasting. I feel bad for someone here. Like I said, these are just channeled messages, so just give me a second if y'all don't, you know, resonate with that part. But shit, you know, fuck, I don't know. I can't do it all. But let me tell you, there is this saucy ass energy I'm getting. Cancer, there's something here that might be being forced and they want you to stop forcing it. They want you to, don't force it. If someone doesn't want to act right, don't force it. If someone wants to behave and act an ass, you know, let them do that, but you don't have to partake in this. That's only for a few of y'all. I'm getting this weird energy, like some of y'all, I don't know, let me see. I also am getting, Cancer, there is something here draining your energy, or maybe you've just been a little bit more tired lately. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting mixed messages here. Look at her, my gosh, I can't even think. I cannot even think, friend. Let me see, where you want me to go with this? The Three of Pentacles, where you want me to go with this? Do you know where we going with this? Okay, and now, yes, and now I'm getting a Cancer that's like super, I just thought of chaology, super, just vibrant. Energy is there. So yeah, some of you guys, like, it's a mixed bag here. But yeah, somebody is definitely in their bag. Yo. Okay, I need Bliskins to stop. It's like I can't. It's like I can't. It's like I'm so, I don't know why. Okay, let me talk through this, because I think this has to do with your reading. You guys could actually be a little bit more sensitive to things right now, whether it be what you're hearing, what you're seeing, what you're smelling. Somebody here could be pregnant. It's almost like your senses are on 10 right now. 0505. You could also be a life path number 5. Because sometimes I'm in here and I could hear Bliskins out there, or I could hear Bay out there, and it really don't bother me. Like, I might say something, but for whatever reason, it's like my ears are honed in on Bliskins out there screaming or laughing, whatever it is that she's doing out there, right? And it's distracting me. So it's funny because my girl Kayology, y'all need to tap in. K-A-Y-ology, okay? Find her on YouTube. She just posted a video at the time of me making this, a who's competing with you video. And it's so funny that I brought her up, and as I'm bringing her up, I got these cards. So 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, King of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. I see a Cancer here that's in their bag. But there is competition here. Yeah, you're shining. And I'm gonna go back and forth between these mixed messages because I was getting some struggle energy. But for that Cancer where you're like, look, P, I'm doing good. Like, I've been really trying to go hard on my business. I've been really trying to get in my bag. I've been trying to be consistent, and I've been doing that. Also, by the way, happy birthday, Cancer. Like, who the fuck am I? I'm sorry. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Okay, yeah. My bad. You know, this level up is personal, friend. It is. I feel this in my energy as well. But there's this tricky ass energy. Like, some of you guys have this tricky ass energy still in your life. Others of you, it's like this outside force that keeps trying to infiltrate. Okay? That keeps trying to get you off your square. That's agitating you. All right? So give me a second. Before I get into the July messages, what was that first energy that I was picking up on when I was picking up on like that toxicity? Y'all hear her back there? My goodness. What was that first energy that I was picking up on with this toxic lover, person, repetitive cycle? What was that about? What was that about? The Wheel of Fortune. What is their advice? The Five of Pentacles. Okay, those of you that are dealing with an individual that has already showed their ass, okay? They have made you feel left out. They have made you feel unworthy, okay? It's been a repetitive cycle. You'll know who you are because, like I said, it's been a repetitive cycle. Something about this month, ooh, yeah, it's gonna hit, friend. And this is no offense because we all learn at different rates. Sometimes we have to bump our head a few million times before we really get it. But I do see that there is going to be something that happens this month. If it's meant for you to separate 0808 on the clock from said person, like, I'm almost getting like there's been a repetitive like giving chances. Like, I'm giving you a chance, I'm giving you a chance. But after July, something is going to happen that you're like, oh no, no more chances after that. And this is going to be your breakthrough. Some of you guys have been wanting to release yourself from a person, place, or thing that has been putting you in this Five of Pentacles energy, feeling unworthy, feeling like you're not getting your money's worth, feeling like you're not getting that reciprocal energy, feeling like you're being used and abused, okay? Feeling like you're just not being treated properly. For some of you guys, this could even be a job. This could be anything, really. But I wanted to lead with a love situation because that's what I was picking up on in the beginning. Someone's name could start with a P. I did get that name, Penelope. Penelope. But yes, or partisan. Someone here could have a French bulldog or some type of big gray dog. But I see this as a blessing. For those where it applies, this is actually a blessing. This reminds me of when I was dealing with somebody and it's like, I just could not break free. Like, I couldn't break free. I knew I should have, but I was just so in it, friend. I was in it. And I had to pray. I said, God, release me. I know it's not good for me, but I can't stop. I don't know why I just can't stop. I need you to release me. And honey, yes, he did. He brought in a Five of Swords situation, Tower moment situation type shebang that I could just not look past. It's like that one final straw, that one final cut where it's like, ooh wee. There's no looking past that, and it's destined to happen. So whatever you have been having a hard time releasing yourself from, whether it's love or not, yes, whatever this thing is that's been draining your battery, that it seems like you have been entertaining it, constantly in rotation with it, constantly in the hamster wheel with it. Like I said, it doesn't have to be love. 10:10 on the clock I just seen. There is going to be a fated event. And there is a lot of, I think there's like 2 yods. Isn't there like 2 yods this month? Those of you that are into astrology, Vedic. Anyway, that talks about, you know, God's finger, God's hand, but I won't get into it right now. All I'm going to say is there's going to be these fated events that happen that allow you to break free. And I see 2 5s here, the 5 of coins and the 5 of pentacles. No, I didn't say the 5 of coins and the 5 of pentacles. Girl, the 5 of swords and the 5 of pentacles. All we need is one more 5 and that gives me 5, 5, 5. Some of you guys, this could talk about a work situation. And it's so funny because today, on the day that I'm doing this reading, I actually have a video premiering right now. How funny, friend. I wasn't even looking at my phone, but how funny. Look at that, 556. That's so funny. 555. Yeah, there's a career message that I do have playing right now. You might want to look into that if you haven't already. 11:11 on the clock. So what I'm going to do is I am going to pause this because my battery is dying. And it's so funny how it's happening during me talking about this. Honey, you're not going to be able to ignore what this is. the thing that you've been having a hard time breaking free from, releasing, getting away from, and it's very detrimental to you. Like, it doesn't make you feel good. It doesn't add to your bank account. It doesn't make you feel confidently about yourself. Something is going to happen the month of July that sets you the fuck free. And we love to see it. 8 of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands. It sets you the fuck free. Some of you guys have not been able to see yourself properly due to this situation. It's like the self-esteem has been a little bit low. That will be changing. And we're going to talk about it because you're a competitor. That's the problem. And the 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck lets me know that you're really a problem, Cancer. I'm sorry, I got to pause this because I got to switch the battery. But we're going to come back to this, Cancer. So you sit tight. 12:12 on the clock. Okay, I'm back, Cancer. So what is this 5 of Wands energy that my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars is going through right now? So this is one we're going to get into just in general. What is this 5 of Wands energy? What does this represent? Ooh, the Moon. Yeah. Some of you guys could be at odds with a mother right now. Yeah, you could be at odds with people in the home. Pisces, Cancer energy coming through here. A lot of deception. Some of you guys could even be at odds with yourself right now. 4 of Swords. I'm getting some nightmares. You know what this reminds me of too? I'm telling you, I keep thinking about Kay's Chaology, y'all. Her reading. And I just feel like I don't know, in the beginning she was talking about spiritual attacks and things like that. Like, y'all could be going through that energy. 0101, like the jealousy, the evil eye, the spiritual attacks, the psychic attacks, the drama, you know what I mean? Or whether it's happening physically or it's being sent to you energetically and it's playing a part in how you see yourself, period. So let's see, what is this 5 of Wands? Or actually, who's hating on my Cancers right now? Who's hating on them? Who's hating on my Cancers right now? 2 of Pentacles. Who is this 2 of Pentacles? That's Capricorn energy and the Hermit. So whoever this person is, they could be an earth sign, or this could represent, this is someone very, 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 very fixed in their ways, okay? They could also be very critical of others. This person could be older than you, Cancer. This person could also see themselves as wiser than you. It almost feels like you keep this person at a distance with this 2 of Pentacles in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles and the Tower. I'm sorry, at the top of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. This could definitely be family. Or this could definitely be, oh my gosh, this is giving me Kay's reading. I keep thinking about the part where she was talking about family trying to, or people trying to influence you or get you to see things a different way, maybe because they don't agree with your spiritual beliefs, XYZ. Regardless of the fact, this almost feels like whoever this 2 of Pentacles is, that is in this energy. It's funny, because I hope they're not trying to give advice, whoever this is. Let me get my pointer. Because with the 2 of Pentacles being in reverse, this is someone that I feel like don't got it together themselves. So for someone to be giving advice or to be trying to call the shots, it's like they don't even have all the information themselves. This could almost be someone who acts like they're higher than thou, but they really don't practice what they preach, okay? And here they are trying to come at you. What's the issue? What's the issue here? What is the true issue here? Page of Cups. What is my viewer's advice? Yeah, the 2 of Swords and the Hierophant. Wow. Okay, so some of you guys, there could be other people who are close to you or were close to you at a point in time who still feel very entitled to your energy, who still feel like you should depend on them for advice, for validation. Very traditional individuals. I'm not gonna lie, friend. There could also be some people who don't agree with your love life, your sex life, your creative endeavors, like the things that make you happy, the things that make you feel authentic. They could not agree with those things. And when I look at your advice with the 2 of Swords and the Hierophant, that to me is giving. I can't even talk right now. It's giving. It's giving. time to cut them off. It's giving blocked. It's giving no communication. It's giving, I'm going to choose my way and that's it. It's giving, I'm going to be firm on this. Like, I'm calling the shots. This is giving, like, putting your foot down. With this Seven of Wands, this is also keeping those people at a distance. This could even be a boss. And the Six of Pentacles, like, feed them with a long spoon. Like how I got my pointer right here. It get longer, honey. Feed them with the long spoon. I'm not going to lie, friends. There could be some people here that don't like who you're married to, who you are in a relationship with, who... Ooh. Or what you're doing. There's something about what you're doing that's pissing this person off, or that has them at odds. It could be what you're going to school for. Maybe you took your own route. You just chose to do something differently. And it's very doctrine for you. But to these other people, it's like, woo, it's so out of bounds. Like, maybe you're spiritual, they're religious. Or maybe they went to school for this and you went to school, you're going to school for something else. Maybe you left the family business to do something else. Like, this feels like it's attached to your money or what it is that you study. You've just changed tradition. It's like you're saying no. You're like, I'm good. That's definitely irritating some people. So let me see what else I'm getting. Ugh, not that Judgment at the bottom of the deck. What's happening for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars in the month of July? Wow, I feel like you guys are being tested to really stand up for yourself. Like, that's what I'm seeing here. Like, stand up for yourself. Stand on business. Once you get the okay, listen, it's giving the okay, the okie dokie. It's giving. And I almost feel like I'm stuttering. So, I don't know. Do you feel like your voice is kind of like shot down when you talk to these people? I don't know. I feel a lot of like strength having to be activated for you to get through these situations, whether that be because you got to stand on business with a lover and really cut them off, or whether this is you got to stand on business and let people know, like, no, like, I understand that you guys want me to do XYZ, but this is where my heart lies. This is where I want to go. This is who I want to be with. This is who I want to marry. This is the route that I want to take. And that's just what it is. And you can either get with it or get lost. But for a lot of you guys, there's going to be a lot of getting lost. Seven of Wands. Yeah. King of Cups. What's happening in the month of July for my Cancers? I do see a level of, yeah, exactly. Look at that. The Strength card, everything I just said. And the Six of Wands. Yeah. You guys are going to be really deepening with self. I'm not saying that it's not uncomfortable, but it almost feels like you guys are being pushed to stand up for yourself, to tap in with that willpower. I'm so serious to be like, nah, I'm not doing that. I see a lot of success here. This is going to actually lead to your abundance or activate your abundance. This could be like a spiritual gift from your team. They're like, no, we want to see you. We don't want you to be in this Page of Cups energy whispering. We want you to be in this King of Cups energy. Like, this is what it is. This is what I'm going to do. And I'm standing on that. I see like a spiritual lesson playing out here. You guys passing it and it leading to a lot of success. You never know how, like, let's say if someone's, one of their lessons in life, karmic lessons in life. Because I do remember the South Node. There's a lot of karmic shit happening, past life stuff coming up here. But let's say you guys are meant to, I don't know, stand up for yourselves, you know. You just never know how God will bring that into your life, your spiritual team, your ancestors, whoever it is that you believe in. You just never know how life brings that in, those situations, so that you can get past said lessons, so that you can learn the lesson, so that you can grow, right? It's funny though. I don't know why I'm getting this foggy ass energy for y'all. That lets me know, I'm telling y'all, I definitely see some weird ass vibes being sent to y'all. I'm not gonna lie. There's definitely a vibe of I just have to push through this, okay? You got to push through the energy, and you definitely have to, friend, okay? Because your willpower is definitely being tested. But I think this is the lesson. This is how we get to the abundance, by standing 10 toes down on what truly makes our heart sing. Validating ourselves, standing in that. really activating our emotions. Some of you guys could have been made fun of for being too sensitive, and there's just this level of finding the strength in just how sensitive you are, finding the strength in just how intuitive you are. You could be a spiritualist. I see really good energy here in business or with success. Yeah, you guys are being asked to not pay attention to the noise with the Four of Cups. Feed them dust, friend. Don't give them too much of your energy. Where should my Cancers be focusing for the month of July? Where should they be focusing? Where should their focus be? The Four of Swords. Rest when you can. Get activated when you can. You know, Cancer, I do see, because, you know, with this Four of Swords, there's 3 swords above their head, and then there's 1 sword right there. So this 1 sword is giving me the truth, that Ace of Swords. You hold that very close to you. That's what you sleep with every night. But this 3 of Swords here, I feel like it's something that hangs over your head. So there is a trigger here. I was about to say a trauma trigger. I just seen 1010 again on the clock. There are going to be these triggers that come up during the month of July. I'm sure you already know about it. And you will be coming to some type of truth to be able to demolish this. Like, you will overcome this. What's the message though? Okay, help me, help me, help me. Look at that. The star card at the bottom of the deck, top of the deck, is the Queen of Wands. Yes. This is getting rid of, this is like baggage, but it feels more like spiritual baggage, or like thought baggage, like negative thinking baggage. Things that delay you when it comes to how you think. Subconscious baggage. Does that make sense? Like, that's how this feels. It feels very in the mind. It feels very stagnating too. It feels very otherworldly. It doesn't feel super physical, right? Like super in the physical. With this 3 of Swords here, there are things that are going to be coming up to be addressed. It's annoying, but it is happening. I do see that. What is going to be coming up for my Cancers? Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars. What's going to be coming up for them during the month of July? I told you, Judgment. There's something about the past happening here. Some of you guys, this is coming up, like I said, to heal, but also for you to show that you've moved past it. For example, I do feel like when we heal from things, I do feel like we'll be tested. Like when we're asking to go to another level or to gain, well, let me just use go to another level. I do feel like God will send us certain situations that we've been through before to see how we handle it, because that's his way of saying, like, okay, let me see if you're really ready for that. It's like your spiritual team is like, let me see if you're really ready for this. Let me see. We believe in you, 12-12 on the clock, but let me just see if you're really ready for this. I'm about to put this situation in front of you, and I'm going to see how you handle it. And I see you guys handling this with a lot of grace. I love how you guys are still in your heart space, still being able to give to others and give this good ass energy when you're dealing with this on the back end. Okay? That's beautiful. And I just, my phone, chaology, shut up. You guys, I could not lie. Look at this. Y'all just see my phone? It says now. And there she go. Chaology replied. You see her? I'm telling you, Kay, is you watching this reading, girl? Goodbye, girl. It just happened. That's so funny. So y'all really need to go watch her reading, for real. And I actually think she's a Cancer. Yeah, she did just have a birthday. Yeah. What is the reason for all of this? Because I did just see the Queen of Swords. What is the reason? What is the reason? There's just a lot of tests here to show you just how powerful you are. Just how powerful you are, okay? The reason, 10 of Wands, something's been holding you down, and it's been so pushed far back. It feels like it's very otherworldly, which is giving me like the deep subconscious, okay? Look at that, the 6 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. You know how, and it's hard for me to explain because I deal with this stuff too, y'all. You know how, I'm almost seeing like hypnosis, but you know how like they say there's certain things that our body just holds with us. Now I'm getting the book, The Body Keeps the Score. There's something here that your spiritual team is very aware of, and you could even be aware of it in a way. It's very deep, and I keep going to the back of my head. It's so deep back there. And they're like, we want to bring that forward because we feel like you're ready. Because really, this is the next thing that we need to just get rid of. Drop. We need to lay down those burdens, lay down that anger, lay down whatever it is. It feels like something that weighs you down subconsciously. It's something that in the background, like when you get anxious, when you start to overthink, you may think it's because of XYZ that's happening right in front of you, but really it's rooted in whatever this trigger is that I feel like is coming up again. Oh, and she just replied again. That's coming up again so that you can get past it, okay? I remember this lady used to tell me, like, your spiritual team is telling you if you were just to drop this. Like, that's one thing I know about myself. There's certain things of the past, like, if I could just really get past it, like, genuinely, like, in my bones get past it, I just know the way I would soar. But it takes time. It takes a lot of, like, having to go through the weeds, you know, recognizing that it is a problem type thing, okay? So this feels very heavy, but I believe in you. I do. I really do. I'm gonna get another deck because I don't think I'm done there. What energies are gonna be playing out in the month of July for my, well, I was about to say for my spiritual team, for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars. Look at that. Action number 17. That's also giving me healing in the star card. Action towards healing. And look at this. The Garden and the Gate. You guys are letting it go. You're letting it go. One, you're standing on business. There could be some shadow work here. You know, listen, this ain't new to you. You ain't new to this, you true to this, okay? I see a spiritual level up. It is going to be uncomfortable. But you guys, I'm telling you, look at that, because Storm Warning, Angel of Love, you're really going to be tapping into your heart space. And I know when I say it, it sounds real like, oh yes, tapping into our heart space. But it's hard for me to articulate because I know it's uncomfortable. It feels uncomfortable when I'm in it, but it's hard for me to even grasp how to describe it because it feels so specific to whoever I'm talking to. I don't know. It's like a beautiful thing. The fact that you have not been removed from your heart space during whatever it is that I'm picking up on happening in the background is amazing. It really is. So I want to, let me pull some angel cards, angel messages. I really want to ask about that success. Can you tell me more about what's happening with the success? No reversals, only uprights. What's success? Like, what was that Six of Wands? Like, what is that? What's happening for my Cancer, the success in July? You guys could be working on something because I did see that Eight of Pentacles. What's happening with that? What's the message? What's the message? Look at that. The Ace of Wands. We love to see it. A gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. The chance to do something amazing. A sense of wonder. Yes. Woo! Look at that. The Magician. Yo, the way your cards are coming out, I know this is your spiritual team. Someone's spiritual team just popped in because that was scary. Okay. The Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. Making lemonade out of lemons. I'm taking everything that y'all throwing at me. I'm turning it into this rainbow and I'm about to make it something. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. See, some of this background noise that I'm picking up on that kind of affects you or will be coming up, it feels like it plays a part in your self-esteem. And we're going to be taking care of that. There's a lot of transmuting, alchemy coming through here, okay? What is happening with work? What's happening with work for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising? We have the Nine of Swords. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. This is a lot of like, don't let that get to you. I'm not saying don't feel it. I'm not saying don't validate your emotions and go through the healing process, but there's something here. It almost makes me think that when people throw this shit at you or whatever it is that you're dealing with, you know, that's what it's meant to do. It's meant to make you overthink. It's meant to make you stagnant. It's meant to make you think like what I'm doing is just for no reason. It's meant to make you think less than. That's not, no. That might be their goal. But when it comes to your spiritual team, God, the divine, that's not what this is for, okay? So fuck the noise. Blessings coming to my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars in the month of July. Blessings coming. We have the Five of Pentacles. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. Blessings. That Five of Pentacles, I told you, you're getting rid of it. The fact that's coming out as a blessing, you're making that shit that anything that the Five of Pentacles card represents, you're making that shit your bitch, Cancer. The fuck? Play with me not. That's what it's giving. I'm about to make y'all my bitch. That guilt, that worry, that shame that people are throwing on me, those insecurities, I'm about to make it my bitch. The Magician card, I'm taking that and I'm about to make it my bitch. Okay. The Three of Pentacles, do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors. Working with others in a cooperative manner. That's giving me that Page of Cups and that King of Cups. The best way, and I'm going to pull another card too, that I feel like y'all going to be able to transmute this weird ass energy that I see around y'all is by doing exactly what the fuck you love. Fuck. Period. The fuck. Because that's what that other energy, they don't want you to go after that. They want you to question that shit. No more. Look at that. 16, change your life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. A breakthrough. We talked about this with the Tower card. You know what? This is beautiful. I almost said I'm a little jealous. Because, honey, that thing, you're breaking past it. I'm telling you. It's gonna... There's something here. This is a genuine shift. This is like... This almost reminds me... There was this Reiki... I was doing it online, but this guy was doing a Reiki... healing session, and I'm not gonna lie, I felt that shit. And he was focusing, I don't know if he was focusing on the root chakra, but girl, I literally felt something fall from my root. And the way it sounded, oh my god, it was crazy. Like the vibration of it, it sounded like something, like almost like as if I dropped something. So much so that I was like, damn, did I just drop something? Did I drop my chimes? So that let me know that something had released, like it had just went away, like it was gone. Okay. That's what I see for y'all. It's something here that is really going to be done. It's going to be gone. I'm not going to say like it won't come up in other ways, but not in the way that it has been. It's not going to have that same hold on you. This is a breakthrough. Archangel Chamuel, a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. This is all a part of it. All right. So how can my viewers transmute the energy that's happening around them? Make it clear. 2 cards, 2 to 3. All right. Or 2 to 4, whatever, you know. Let's see. Yes, okay, 4 cards. So I'm just going to read these and you vibe with it. We have Epiphany, number 9. Archangel Raziel, joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. Remember, this is how you can transmute. So I'm telling you, you having this loving energy, providing a service for others, meditating even, think friend, that's going to help you. Look at this, 2 of Swords. It will be better if you just make a decision. Over analyzing a problem, find a compromise. So I want y'all to get real creative with your mind. How can you transmute this energy? Maybe making a decision to transmute it. We can start there, you know what I mean? That also gives me that 2 of Swords. Some of y'all need to block some of these motherfuckers, like for real, for real. The Queen of Cups, kind, understanding, giving, psychic. Ooh, follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. When this comes out, I feel like something I'm saying is on point. For real. And we also have the Queen of Swords. Look at them queens. You know exactly what to do, Cancer. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. It's time to tap the fuck in, all right? There's definitely some other groups or some other zodiac readings that you guys might be drawn to. So I'm going to now go into the oracles just because this was a little heavy for me. So what's an advice card that I need to, or a unicorn message that I need to share with my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars? What's a unicorn message that I need to share with my Cancer, Suns, Moon, Rising, Mars? Let it just fall out the deck. Thank you. Thank you. You have the number 20, Shroom. Think outside the box. Think outside the box. Let's see what the message is. I'm thinking of a master plan. I'm thinking of a master plan. I'm thinking of a master plan. Number 20. Somebody plays the guitar. Anyway, we have think outside the box. Sky blue mushroom. I'm going to read this because for whatever reason I'm being told to read the whole thing. At first glance, some of you guys are watching Alice in Wonderland. At first glance, the sky blue mushroom looks like an unearthly being, a bright, luminous blue against the green forest background. In fact, it looks like something out of Alice in Wonderland. The fungus is native to New Zealand and some parts of India. Some of you guys could be from there. It is not considered edible, but bizarrely, no one seems to know if it's toxic either. While it is highly decorative, any other valuable qualities are yet to be discovered. There's something about that there. Look at this. The divination message is the unique and extraordinary beauty of the sky blue mushroom encourages us, aka you Cancer, to entertain unique and extraordinary ideas, or extraordinary. Think outside the box, Cancer. For every problem, there is a solution. Specifically, for every environmental problem created by humans, there is a resolution. We just need to find it by using ingenuity and resourcefulness. Instead of complaining or getting angry and full of despair about the Earth's environmental challenges, resolve to do something about it. Be part of the key that unlocks incredible results. I love this. This is all giving me transmutation, alchemy type of energy. The Shroom Unicorn encourages clever solutions that will help to protect the earth and sustain human life. The first step is to tap into the natural world by communing with plants and nature. Ask for guidance from Mother Earth. This action will lead you to research the practicalities and start generating ideas. That's giving me magician energy, Gemini, Virgo. Within nature, there are secrets and hidden clues that make human life easier as well as protecting the environment. The two need not be mutually exclusive. Wonderful environmental initiatives are already starting to happen. The world needs your optimism, innovation, and action. That's the main part. The world needs your optimism, innovation, and action. So make all this other bullshit your bitch, Cancer, period. Now, the unicorn magic, it says, for inspiration, the unicorn suggests looking into solutions that have already had a significant impact on healing the world's environment. Troubled times call for clever answers, and you could be holding the key. I love it. I love it. Let me see if there's one more that I want to pull. Just for a little more oomph. Okay, I'm just going to pull one of these just because I feel like it's needed. Please do not give me a bunch. I'm not reading them all. I'm talking to my spiritual team. A message from our viewers. Why did they do that? They did it anyways. Ugh. Okay. Green Giraffe. You have the gift of higher perception. Your gut instincts speak to you. Seek what you really want in life, even if you need to stretch beyond your comfort zone, Cancer. Use discernment and avoid those who may want to bring you down. Your gentleness and gracefulness in action are always apparent. Embrace your imperfections and be proud of your strength. Beauty and intelligence rise above the crowd and trust your instincts. Yeah, it's giving. There's actually another one that I want to read too. Not just this one, there's another one. It's the Panther. So sit tight. You have the Rainbow Pheasant. Creative passions burn deep inside you. You love change and variety. Color is important to you, and you often use it to reflect your moods. You turn heads, Cancer. Know when to express yourself and when not to. You are vibrant and original. Honor your genuine self and do not pretend to be someone you are not. Use your gifts and be open to Spirit's guidance. You have the power to make anything happen. And let me find that Panther one because it was so, oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't a Panther, my bad. It was a Jaguar. Yeah, right there. Okay, the purple Jaguar. You are truly centered in your core power, and your confidence is mesmerizing to watch. Someone's name is Mariah, or yeah, something like that. Past issues and old wounds are ready to be resolved and healed. That's so funny. Anyway, befriend the night and work through your fears. Spending time with the dark allows you to see the light. You are highly intuitive and artistically inclined. Release your passions, discover your desires, and begin a new chapter in your life. Trust your inner voice, okay? And I'm going to do like because I just feel like it's necessary. Just in case y'all want to read. Okay, sorry, why am I hitting it? I meant to hit this. All right, that's that one. Pause if you need to. Pause if you need to. That's that one. Pause if you need to. Pause if you need to. And that's that one. Again, pause if you need to. Pause if you need to. Now I'm getting, somebody could have been like one of those cheerleaders. Whoa, that. Pause if you need to. Ha, who, hey, he. Pause if you need to. I'm sorry, y'all. But yes, Cancer, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates. And I'll see you guys down below in the comments.